Are you aware that 70% of pastors constantly fight depression and burnout for the frustration experienced as a result of ministry workload, discouragement, and pressure? We help leaders grow healthy churches. We are excellent at what we do, and we are fast becoming the best of the very best. Magnicraft Consulting is set up to help both small and large-sized churches become healthier by using proven diagnostics tools, effective retention strategies. We give the right and appropriate and professional advice. We are the certified church consultants with the Society of Church Consulting in the United States of America. Trust us to help you grow. Don't wait till it's too late. You will be glad you did. Call us now on 0802-324-2258. Email contact@magnicraftconsulting.com or magnicraftconsulting@gmail.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram @Magnicraft Limited. Magnicraft Consulting, doing church God's way. Hello. Welcome to Monday Morning Matters live broadcast show brought to you by Magnicraft Consulting Team, anchored by Niyi Dunmade, a certified church consultant with the Society for Church Consulting in the U.S. Here, each Monday of every week, we address important, relevant, and actionable topics of interest that will help you and your church grow healthier. And now, meet your host, Niyi Dunmade.
Welcome to the 10th Monday Morning Matters in the month of March. Today is Happy New Month to everyone. Welcome to the month of March. This is the 10th Monday Morning Matters in the month of March. I'm sure you're going to get value for every time spent watching this broadcast. Welcome to the 10th Monday Morning Matters for the month of March 2025. Monday Morning Matters has been coming your way for the past 6 years. Yes, Monday Morning Matters has been coming your way for the past 6 years. Welcome everyone to this Facebook Live broadcast show and YouTube channel. We want to appreciate you for joining us. My name is Niyi Dunmade. I'm the founder and the CEO of Magnicraft Consulting. So we're going to go dive into 5 topics today, but thank you for hooking up with us this morning. My name again is Niyi Dunmade. I'm the founder and the CEO of Magnicraft Consulting. Thank you for hooking up with us. Please share this broadcast. We are glad you are part of this live broadcast show. My name is Niyi Dunmade, lead consultant, founder, CEO of Magnicraft Consulting. Let me tell you a little bit about Magnicraft Consulting. Magnicraft Consulting is a church consulting firm that helps local churches to grow healthier through empirical assessment, revitalization, trainings, and strategic blueprint. Our vision is very simple: to be the leading church health consultancy that creates actionable, sustainable, and adaptable solutions to churches. I'm also a certified church consultant with the Society for Church Consulting in the US. I'm also a certified church consultant with Church Consultation University of Church Answers. I'm also your host every week on Mondays, Facebook Live broadcast shows, 7 a.m. Nigerian time, West African time, or GMT +1. Come your way, come rain, come sunshine, come your way. All right. I said my name again is Niyi Dunmade. A big thank you to everyone who has been liking our posts. We've been having shares, we've been having comments. Thank you for the timely comment and the time and telling us how timely this broadcast is to you. And thank you for the shares. Thank you for the reaction. Thank you for this, the comments in the comment section. I want to appreciate you for that. Let's pay some bills and then do some promo, and then we'll come back for the juice of the day. Now, this Monday Morning Matters, we need Dunmade certified church consultant. We believe that our expertise could be of great benefit to your church, and please, let's have that conversation. Today, we'll be talking on how to develop a discipleship system. How to develop a discipleship system. Today, we're going to dive into that quickly, and then we'll call it a day. And next week, Monday, we're going to talk on how to develop. This month is just how to develop series, and that is systemic. All right, how to develop an evangelism system. How to develop an evangelism system. Then the third Monday, and that will be on the 17th, we're going to talk about how to develop a prayer system for your church. How to develop a prayer system. Very, very important. And then on the 24th, we're going to talk on how to develop a healthy mental well-being as a pastor, as a local church. And that will be very, very... And then the last Monday, which is on the 31st, the last day in the month of March 2025, we're going to talk about how to develop leadership pipeline system for your local church. All right, those things are going to be helpful to you, so stay tuned. Today is the 3rd of March 2025, and Dr. Tom Rayner is also giving over 40% discount to anyone who wants to be well trained, well equipped, well empowered to become a certified church consultant. You want to help your own church, you want to help other churches revitalize, reach out to me on the number on the screen or any of the social media, or get in contact with Church Answers directly. I'm sure you're going to get that discount. All right, please, my book is still on. People still bought it yesterday. Church Retention Pathway to Growth. If you can get it on Amazon, or reach out to me, or use the QR code or number on the screens to be able to get your copy quickly. Now, the next one is Busting Church Growth Myth. Please get that book on the QR code or the number on the screen. It will help your church greatly. That's over 325 pages in that book. Please get to our YouTube channel. There are quite a lot of videos that will be of great help to you. Again, my name is Niyi Dunmade. I'm the founder and the CEO of Magnicraft Consulting. So today we're going to be looking at step-by-step process on how to set up a healthy and effective discipleship system in your local church. So today is how to develop a discipleship system. Church leaders need to know the importance and the urgency of having a healthy discipleship system. Now, the acronym for system, that's SYSTEM, is the acronym for system is something that saves you stress, time, energy, and money. Something that saves you stress, time, energy, and money. Now, what is the definition of a system? I mean, my pastor did a classic masterclass on systemic thinking. And then what is a system? A system is a set of related components or elements that works together to achieve a goal or objective. So what is a system? A system is a set of related components, whether those components are human resources or non-human resources. How do they work together in such a way that they achieve a goal or an objective? Now, when you want to set up a discipleship system, you know, the discipleship system is a very heart and core of the church, because we are called to go into the world to make disciples. So our goal as a church is to make sure that people are saved, and those who are saved are discipled to maturity. So the first step to discipling, the first step to creating or developing a discipleship system is to define the vision and the goal. You see, when you want to create that system, you need to be well thorough in your goal and objective. Have it clearly articulated what a discipleship means in your local context. I mean, who is a disciple in your local context? What is discipleship in your local context? And as a church, in that step, you need to also establish measurable spiritual growth goals. Okay, at what point is somebody in the babyhood stage? At what point is a believer in the childhood stage? At what point is a believer in an adulthood stage? So you need to establish measurable spiritual growth goals for every believer or member in your church. And so you also need to align that discipleship system with the mission and the vision and the core values of the church. You know, I've seen churches that have discipleship system, but they are not in alignment. They are not working together with the vision framework of the church. So the first step is to define the vision and the goal that you want to achieve with the discipleship system. Now, the second point is develop a structured discipleship pathway or process. Now, that's something where we're going to start from. What is the next step? The next step until you're able to get that desired goal eventually. You need to create a multi-phase process. I mean, this is new believers class. This is a growing discipleship class. This is a disciple making class. This is a matured leaders class. You know, you need to create it in multi-phase process, and each process must have its own set of related components working together to achieve that mini goal or mini objective that will eventually become the objective and the goal of the discipleship system. So provide a structured Bible study material, a structured spiritual discipline guide, and of course you need to also integrate that spiritual discipline into your discipleship process. That's prayer, fasting, fellowship, service, and all those spiritual discipline in your multi-phase process in step 2. Now step 3 has to do with recruit and train disciple makers. You can never run a system without human beings. What gives life to systems is human resources, is human beings. So you need to recruit and train disciple makers. You cannot have a healthy and functional discipleship system without disciples or disciple makers. Identify spiritually mature believers in your church to be able to mentor others or disciple others. Now you also need to offer training for this group of people so that their mentorship can be a top-notch, effective in terms of counseling, leadership, exemplary lives to all the people that they are discipling. You also need to encourage these people to have a relational discipleship. You see, one of the things that is very crucial in having a healthy discipleship is so that your discipleship is relational. Like those people who were the disciples of Jesus, they followed Jesus from one point to another. They had a relationship with Jesus. They ate with Jesus. They were sleeping. They entered the boat with Jesus. They performed miracles with Jesus. And so you need to encourage these disciple makers to have relational discipleship, life on life mentorship, rather than just having a class or a master class. Step 4 has to be utilize small groups for growth, intimacy, and accountability. Utilize small group or self-fellowship for growth, intimacy, and accountability. And this is very crucial for churches who are in a mid-size range or a large size range or mega church status. Establishing cell groups, small groups based on age, affinity, life stage, or spiritual maturity is very, very crucial. We also need to train small group leaders or cell leaders to be able to facilitate discussion, foster accountability, development, and also encourage the desired growth in every believer. We also need to encourage consistency. That's the key to making sure that spiritual discipline are inculcated in our believers by ensuring that there is consistency, and that consistency can only come to pass when there is meetings regularly with personal checking that what is taught is learned and what is learned is actually practiced as a spiritual discipline. Now the 5th one is leverage digital tools. I mean, I'm going to, if time permits me, we're going to look at the Gen Z. Now, leverage digital tools because the Gen Z, they spend a lot of their time on the smartphone. In fact, if you combine all our services for the week, it's not up to the number of time a Gen Z or a millennial spends on their smartphone. So you need to use apps, podcasts, social media, YouTube to be able to share videos, share content, share devotionals, teachings, and discussions so that they can be able to learn and be able to inculcate that spiritual discipline. Encourage interactive discipleship through Zoom. All right, WhatsApp groups, calls, Discord community, provide online resources also, because everybody in their discipleship journey have their own pace of learning. We all learn at different pace, and we all need to be able to make sure that people are having their self-paced learning going consistently. Now, the 6th step is implement practical application of the faith. There's no point having a discipleship process or a discipleship system and there are no avenues for people to apply what they have been taught. There needs to be a practical application of what is taught, a practical application of faith. Involve disciples in evangelism, practical evangelism. Involve disciples in community service, in mission, in community service. Okay, encourage also for personal testimonies on what happened when you were practically applying some of these things that have been learned right from a disciple or maker or a discipler, so that also will give confidence to other disciples who are also learning, so that they can have some faith expression in their lives. Provide leadership opportunity within the church for all those who are growing as disciples to be able to lead others in a discipleship effort. Now, this last one, which is the seventh step, is regularly assess and adapt the discipleship system. One thing that is sure, that churches need to have a system to assess that the people who are being matured in your church are actually growing in the Lord. Conduct feedback survey and spiritual assessment to know that the people that your church has are actually growing in the Lord. Adjust your discipleship process to meet the needs of the different demographics, because the people who are the boomers will have a very peculiar discipleship process to those who are Gen Z or Alpha generation or Beta generation. And so we need to also have that at the back of our minds, that the demographics will always be different for different persons in your church. Now, host annual discipleship summit so that you can be able to refresh the vision of having a discipleship system and having a discipleship strategy in your church. Now, what are the techniques to help Gen Z become mature disciples? I'm going to just rush into this, because that's one thing that most churches are finding it difficult. The discipleship system that has been effective for the boomers is not really effective for the millennials or the Gen Z. Now, one, you have to engage with digital media. I mean, there's no stopping going to Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, have short, impactful discipleship content, and then provide interactive learning through a lot of gamified Bible study apps. That's the only way you're going to get the Gen Z and the millennials to emphasize authenticity and community. The Gen Z likes to be real. They like to see authenticity and integrity. Create safe space for them to open up in discussions about faith and struggles. Develop peer-led discipleship groups. Connect faith to real-life issues. Address topics like mental health, relationship, sex, social justice from biblical perspective. Show how faith applies to their career, their school, their personal growth, and things like that. Number 4 has to encourage participation in church leadership. Most churches are not comfortable for Gen Z or millennials to be part of their leadership, but you need that perspective on the table. Encourage participation in church leadership. Offer opportunities in the media, tech, worship, outreach ministry. Is sure going to put a flavor to how you are doing things at a church. Empower them also to lead small groups and initiate community projects. Foster experimental learning. One of the things that the millennials and the Gen Z like to do, they like to do hands-on learning, organize mission trips for them, organize service projects, CSR to the community, outreach events. Let them see practically how they are doing, expressing out the spiritual discipline. Encourage mentorship with the older believers who can also guide them practically in this aspect. The last one has to do with use interactive and relatable teaching methods. Gone are the days where you are going to be teaching for 3-4 hours. Use interactive and relatable teaching methods. You can replace long preachings and lectures with discussion, facilitation, question and answer, storytelling, and then you can also incorporate creative arts, music, spoken word in discipleship, and that will help you get that quickly into your church. All right. So we found a combination between more decision to follow Jesus and clarity about your discipleship pathway. So if there's a proper clarity about the discipleship pathway, you'll find more people deciding to follow Jesus in your church. All right? But don't forget, lastly, don't forget that the size and demographics of your church matters in the discipleship strategy. Now, when a church is small, the discipleship strategy or system will be different when the church is a mega size church. If you have any church related question, I want to draw the curtain here. Please let me have them in any of the social media handles. You have any question, you have any inquiries from me, sure you're going to get more than a good answer from me. All right, let's have them in any of the social media handle. What you feel about the things you have heard. If this video has been helpful to you, please give us a like. Do share us to your community. Drop me a comment in the comment section. I love to hear from you. I love to learn from you. You've learned from me. What do you want me to learn from you about how to develop a discipleship system? Drop me a comment in the comment section. I'm sure we're going to continue this discussion. What you have just heard in just 20 minutes is not all you need to hear about discipleship system. All right, so please, let's have the conversation going in the social media platform. Please like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell so that when we upload a new video, you will be notified. You will be notified quickly. And so we do consultation, we do revitalization for churches, we do training. Last weekend I did a training for churches, and that getting me back to the church. We do trainings for workers, we do trainings for leaders, we do training for pastors. We also do strategic planning for churches. Reach out to us. Let's see how we can help your church with excellent church consulting for health, vitality, and results. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for following. God bless you. Have a fruitful week ahead, and make sure that you keep on improving in your discipleship system and process. Till I come your way next week, Monday, with another system to be developed in your church, I say bye-bye. I love you, and God bless you. Thank you so much.